Supine Twist is a wonderful way to close your class or even just get into the spine in very creative ways. Let's start on our backs and we'll look at just a very simple supine twist first. We'll bring the left knee in and then we want to shift the hips to the left as we cross the leg over to the other side. Lift the torso as you see me lifting my shoulders in order to deepen the twist of the upper body, and then opening the left arm, looking left, and then using the right hand to guide the thigh towards the floor. Stay here as long as you want, and then you could even bring in the other leg for a different feel. This might be even too intense for people with some back challenges, so definitely check in with your student. Now let's see it from the other side. We're going to shift the hips to the right slightly, bring that right knee into the chest, take it over the body, and then we'll see that the rib cage moves to the left, shoulder opens, right arm opens, gaze is over at your right hand, wanting that shoulder to be on the floor rather than taking it too far where you see it now lifting. Guide that thigh toward the floor, and then even you can bring that other knee in if it is comfortable to go a little bit more deeply into that twist. Coming out the same way you came in. Finish by bringing both knees into the chest. Now let's see a variation with Twisted Stag. We're going to bend both knees. As you see, I'm bringing my right knee across the body. My back foot behind me is going to be held by my right hand, going deeper into the twist as I hold the outer right thigh with my left hand. This feels a little bit more secure and helps you stay in the position while also encouraging a quadricep stretch, coming out the same way you came in. Let's see the other side. So we'll cross the left leg over the right first. Right knee is bending, and then that right foot slides back, getting held by the left hand. This also helps secure the left shoulder on the ground. My right hand grabs the left thigh, which we can't see very well on this side, and then we can see that I'm looking over my left shoulder. This is a great quadricep stretch, so let's look at the hamstring twist next. Now use a strap and a large loop around the upper back. Step both feet into that strap and tighten it up to your flexibility level. Knees can be slightly bent as well, that's fine. Scoot the belt as far up the back as possible. Open the arms to a T to stabilize, and then lower the legs down to one side as you look to the opposite side. You're going to lift the rib cage up to slide it underneath a little bit more into the twist as you open the left hand to the side. You can also slide a block underneath the feet if they are not easily making it to the floor, or if the opposite shoulder is lifting up away from the floor. To come out, press the hand down, reach across to grab the strap, and help it all the way up before you switch sides. This next one's my favorite, as it uses the belt to cleverly secure that shoulder down to the floor in your twist. You want to make a small loop and then slide the belt up the arm. Ensure it's not on the crease of the arm, but all the way up into the top part of the shoulder. Wrap it around the back first, and you must use a longer belt for this particular variation. So now we're organized. We have the belt underneath of us, and we'll take the left leg, extending it long, secure that strap more comfortably around the shoulder, externally rotating it. And then on the same side of the body, we'll bend that knee, stepping the foot into the belt and bringing the belt back towards us. You can bend the knee however you need to and carry it down. Be sure to grab a block and place that underneath of the foot if the twist causes that opposite shoulder to lift away from the ground. Now we'll have a better view of it on the other side. So we'll take a look at the shoulder, externally rotating that humerus bone in the shoulder socket, opening the arm out, and we see that the opposite shoulder now has the strap to keep it down. It feels so lovely. Gazes at the opposite hand and enjoy this. We'll take it from the other side now so you can see a better view of it. I'm sliding it up my left arm now, securing it around that left shoulder as before. and then the strap will come behind you. And laying down onto the back now. You'll see this from the other side. We'll get secured down on the ground first, and once you shift position, we'll bring that same knee as the side where the strap is into our chest. Step the foot in to the strap. And you can see this more clearly on this side. You don't want to sickle your foot, but keep it nice and flexed. And having that strap pulled back on the pinky edge towards you really ensures that that foot will not sickle. It's lovely. So shift yourself around, lifting the back to get that opposite shoulder on the ground. Once you're in place, you can wrap the strap around your wrist and just enjoy. With each breath, you want to think of lengthening the spine. With every exhale, surrendering more deeply into the twist. To come out, just release the foot from the strap, bend the knee, put the foot on the floor to bring the hips back to center. Now let's look at one of the most complicated setups with straps. We'll take 2 straps in large loops and step both feet into the strap initially just to stabilize. Then you'll take the leg that's going to go into the twist out, cross it over, and slide the belt up around that outer hip. It's not going to stay in place. That's okay. Just get it close nearby. And then go ahead and take the other strap in the large loop. Take it around the body first. And then around that twisting leg. And you'll see it goes right underneath my armpits. We want to slide it all the way up as far as it'll go into place. And now we have tightened to our flexibility level. Scooch down onto your back, and you have to bend that bottom leg, as you see me doing, to secure that strap around the outer hip. Really, it's the upper thigh. Once you get down, you have your block in place to support that foot if necessary. And then from here, it's just about tightening the straps to your preference. So you see I'm tightening that initial strap. It pulls that top hip towards the bottom leg, which is a lovely lengthener to the side waist. I'm adjusting that crossed leg and ensuring that opposite shoulder is on the ground. This is such a nice posture that gives such support and creates more length in that side waist. To come out, release the twisted leg first, and that'll be the easiest way out of this pose. Now let's see this from the other side. So I am placing that strap around the extended leg first and the opposite hip. Now keeping that leg up in the air, you see I'm doing that to keep the belt in place around the hip. Then we'll take the opposite belt around our bodies and then looping it around the foot that's going to go into the twist, tightening it up as much as you can to your comfort level. Notice that the leg is still in the air, keeping that other belt nice and secure. We have our block nearby, tightening up that other belt, just ensuring everything is ready to go. Coming down onto the forearm to safely move into the posture. And you see having to use your abdominals really here to keep everything in place until everything feels super secure. Tighten that belt around the hips. You feel that tugging towards your foot to lengthen the side waist. And then we have the block to put underneath of the foot. If we know bringing it to the ground will actually lift the opposite shoulder. We'll lift the torso and twist more deeply into the pose, looking at that opposite hand. And if you need to, you can always reach down and tighten up that strap around your hip or tighten the one around your twisted leg. Then just enjoy this beautifully complicated pose as you're assisted by these 2 straps. To come out of the pose, remove the block and the strap around the foot. Stabilize as you bring your hips back to center and relax. Great work.